Hi everyone, this is Javier. I wanted to take a quick moment to review with you the waiver agreements. As you know, in 2020, the coronavirus kicked off the year, causing a lot of cancellations, travel delays, so on and so forth, and a lot of lost money for the traveler, but also for the travel advisor and the supplier. So this example in this situation is very important to understand. Just because it really has had a financial impact on the industry, but some of the biggest liability issues really came down to the travel advisors. Not everyone had this issue, but a lot of travel advisors forgot to do one important thing, and that is to get the general purchase terms, waiver, and release from liability form signed by the consumer. Again, it is not an agreement, or does not hold the client accountable to use their services. It just informs your traveler that you are an agent or representative of the supplier, and that the risk cancellation policies and all the policies are really owned by the supplier, and it is your job to really educate them on that. So it is very important for any future travel that you really understand this document, understand the terms provided in this document, so on and so forth. Now, this document was created by one of our lawyers, and we've made it accessible to you, so please feel free to use. And all you have to do is follow the instructions up here, replace our name with your company name, utilize it, and have your client sign it. The other important thing is to really identify the dispute resolution. So you will have to speak with a lawyer, local lawyer, just to understand what these resolutions are for your city and state. So please take time to really review that. Also, and finally, guys, the final important thing to really note is the insurance affirmation, or the waiver. It is important to get your client to sign or acknowledge that you've presented them with the insurance option to protect their investment or their trip. If the client decides to decides not to sign the document, but you present it to them, or they and in case something were to happen and they come back to you and say, hey, they did not give me all the options, and you have proof, right? But if you do not present this and you do not have any proof that you actually gave them, then you are held liable by the law, essentially. So the best practice is to present to your client. Once the initial deposit is made, run the quote. Inform your client that it's important to purchase the travel insurance within the same day or 24 hours to maximize the options available to them. You do have the option to purchase travel insurance up until 24 hours prior to departure. However, the client and you risk that an issue becomes known, such as when you initially, for example, when you initially purchase your trip, let's say in January, and then in February the COVID-19 became known, but then you decide to purchase travel insurance after this event, then the travel insurance will no longer cover for cancellation, etc. So it's important to purchase insurance as soon as possible to limit the risk of things becoming known, or just to maximize the benefits of the travel insurance. I'll leave you with this, and thank you so much. Please reach out if you have any questions.